Hello, welcome. I am your host, Reggie, aka Yep. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media from the city of champs, the city that bleeds green, and the city with heart. Just want to touch on a few topics this morning with regards to Philadelphia Eagles news. The Philadelphia Eagles news regarding the, the Kelly Green jersey supposed to have been leaked, and what's going on with Keely Ringo has been missing in action. Nick Cavariani, Coach Sirianni, talking about Quez Watkins and a plethora of other things. So let's just get right to it. Coach Nick Sirianni has been talking highly about Quez Watkins. He says he had a breakout. He's had a breakout camp. He likes the way he's been doing what he's doing in camp. And we all know the comment that he made earlier about Quez on a previous interview, and it says goes here. Uh, he said, "Don't tell Nick Sirianni that hasn't taken a back step. The Eagles head coach went out went out of his way to single out Watkins and strong off-season workout program he had. I love his intent attitude, and I'm very and I said this to him, and I have no problem saying it here. We have a ton of confidence in Quez," Sirianni said to the first Eagle mini camp practice Thursday, but I kind of sense for him. He never said this to me, but oh, some people think I stink. And people do think Quez stinks. A lot of people are down on him because what happened last year, the drop balls and the fumble. So, he does know that. He said, wait, that's how he's attacking every day. That's how he's attacking practice. And I think that he looks really good. And this is Coach Sirianni saying these words. So you know with that, so Coach Sirianni, and I know the Eagles organization really know that Quez Walker still has some quality in him. It's just that I believe he's going to be coming back this season with fire underneath his belt, and it's going to be something special, you know, to see this here going on with him come through the OTAs and the way he's been making progress, like Coach Sirianni says. So I'm a firm believer that Quez is going to have a bounce back season. I know that he's got a lot of competition in the wide receiver room. Excuse me, I can't even talk. Um, Wide receiver room this upcoming camp when it starts. But I know Quez is up for the task. He knows what's at stake. He's on his, like he said, he's on his last year of his contract, so he knows it's all ball, no joke. You know what I mean? So Quez is up for the task. I have no doubt about it with that, and I believe he's going to make just do with the time that he has at the OT that he has coming up in the off season coming up with these couple of weeks off. He's going to stay focused, stay working out, and be ready for the season at hand. And then I'm going to talk about the safety room. Wow, the safety room is unsettled. You know, they have been talking about the safety room. We have Blankenship, Morrow, and 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 them fighting for a spot. And it's going to be a tough spot. It's going to be a tough battle. That battle for that safety spot is going to be a tough battle. But for some odd reason, they're not feeling comfortable with that room. So that might be leave room for them to go out and try to make a move to bring in somebody else to solidify it. But I believe Blankenship, Sidney Brown, and Evan's going to have a battle. But if they're not feeling comfortable with that, then I'm looking forward to Howie making a move because we still do have the 4 spots available to us, open spots on the roster. So that's a spot where if they're feeling that way, then hey, you know, it's something to be noticed about. So it's not something that you know let it be not untouched. And then shout out to Joe Castro. This is what he said about it. The overall statement I got. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Oh, here it is. Yes, here it is. The overall sentiment I got when asked around was Eagles #Eagles don't feel great about the safety room. If move was to happen, if yeah, if a move was to happen, it may be there. Also, I was told the LB group is pleasant surprise. Nick Morrow is a perceivably starter, but they are in waiting to see the mold for that at LB. So there you have it. Thanks. Shout out again once to my man Joe Castro over there with his tweet out about some information he got on regards to the linebackers, linebackers in the safety room. So, I believe that safety room spot going to be a dogfight, but I still have my favorite in that spot with with Sidney Brown. Now he's still been flying around, still getting acclimated, still trying to learn to play the system here in Philadelphia. But I know with reps, this guy is going to do good things. As long as he gets to get repetitions, he's going to make do with his time on the field and possibly could become a starter. So, and then they had this article here about the leak of the Kelly Green jersey. This is by Eagle Nation. Possible, possible Kelly Green #Eagle jersey leak spotted in Toms River, New Jersey. I like the colors. Looks good. It looks really good. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I think is it a people? I heard some people talking about they didn't think that it was a real. It was just some type of ploy or whatever. But for whatever it is worth, when the Kelly Green jerseys do come out, they're gonna be nice. And I definitely got to get one. Who number I'm going to get, I don't know. I might just go with my man Sidney Brown because I like the young kid. I want to support him, and he got 21, and I like that number, so I might just go with that kid Sidney Brown when it comes out to getting that jersey for the Kelly Green when that comes out. And if you don't know, they was talking about the Kelly Green jersey because the Eagles supposed to come out on the date of July 8th. And July 8th, 1933 was the Eagles was founded. If anybody didn't know that already. But yeah, that's their birthday. So it was supposed to be later that they're gonna play those jerseys on that date or the 7th or the 8th in regards to annual celebrating the Eagles' birthday. So that's that might be a why somebody leaked it out. That they're saying that it's been a leak out on that deal. So we'll see. But I like the jersey and it looks good. So you know what you think? Is it a false claim or is it real? We'll find out. It's coming up soon here. And one other person I want to talk about is Keely Ringo. What's going on with Keely Ringo? What is his agent doing? I mean, this kid needs to be in camp. He's missing out on valuable time around the fellas, getting in. I'm quite sure he's working out. That's not saying an issue, but just being around the guys, getting some action, getting some work in with the team. Um, I don't know. I mean, I know he's a young kid. He's a rookie, but he got to tell his agent, look, get get the deal done. I need to be in there. I got to get myself acclimated and get moving. You know, because he's a young kid. I feel like he's letting the agent do all the talks about. I got it. Let me handle it. No, you work for me. He works for you, Sid. Keely. Keely. He works for you. The agent works for you. So you let him know, man. You need to get in here. You need to get some ink on some papers. You can get in here and get things going. He's the only one that's not signed. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know what his agent is telling him or what, but he needs to speak up. You know, if that was a veteran, that he was representing, the veteran would have told him, "Look, man, let's get this deal done so I can get in here and get some work done. All this shenanigans that's going on, the money ain't too far apart. Let's go ahead and make something happen so I can get to work." So I'm just I'm just hopeful that this can get done before camp starts, so this guy can get in here and get going. Because this is just nothing but a setback for him in regards to getting on the field and getting reps. I mean, that's it's unfair to him if he's not on board with what the agent's doing. Then you got to fire this guy. He got to go because he's misrepresenting you already. And you ain't even played an NFL game or down. Put it not alone game or down. So I'm not in favor with what's going on with that. But hopefully everything works out for Keely Ringo in the future. So get back, get here. Let's get to work, man. That's what I say to him. And then this leak about uh, Vic Fangio. What the heck? Vic Fangio, hence he would have stayed with the Eagles if not for Jonathan Gannon tampering. Wow, wow. So Jonathan Gannon, here we go again. Cost us. I ain't gonna say he cost us the Super Bowl, but I truly don't think he was engaged mentally in that game, knowing that he was going to take a flight to Arizona and sign for a head coaching job. I still feel some kind of way about that, you know. And on top of that, we lost out on a great defensive coordinator in Vic Fangio in the process because of his negligence. So he hinted about it. He made a statement saying what he said, and now he's down in Miami, and we just got to move on. But it's a shame that this guy JG, as I would like to call him, I don't even want to say his name, did what he done, and we lose out on a great defensive coordinator in Mr. Fangio. But we have Desai, and Desai, I like a lot of things that I heard about Desai. Um, I just want to see what he does with what we have given him as players through the draft and what we had here from last year. How he's going to get these guys going, the rotation that he's going to be implementing with the guys. So I got faith in this coach Desai, the defensive coordinator. I believe that he's going to make things right and do the right thing and make himself and the guys look good. So all you gotta do is put them in the right positions. You know what I mean? So he has the tools. He has plenty of tools to work with. I might have mentioned before in one of my videos. I think I spoke on Coach Desai. Um, he has the tools. It's just what he do with them and how he uses them. That's my take on that. If he uses them the correct way, I see nothing but dominance. Dominance. He got a whole lot of toys to play with. Bad guy. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be awesome to see the results and the development of his defensive schemes. You know, and they like the linebacker room. They like the linebacker room with this kid Ellis and Dean. It was I don't can't remember that picture. It was a Titans game or something like that when they played because they both played on special teams, and uh, Ellis had to sit. because of TJ Edwards was here, and it's ironic that he sat for that time, and TJ Edwards did the same thing under Coach Peterson when he was here. He sat behind the guys until he got on the field, and then he made his just due, and now he's gone, but he's getting a good bag. So, not to say that I want Ellis to go anywhere, but I want him to be performed. So this gives me the feeling that he's been going great in OTA. He's been doing outstanding from what the guys say, and from what I've been reading about him. So if he can bring that, he good. We good. We are very good. So it's one of those days that I'm just sitting around thinking about the OTAs and the plethora of things that was going on with the quarterbacking, Swift deal, a Penny, the backfield, running back room. Um, are they going to look to add another running back? They were talking about Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook is not washed up by no means. This guy still has some miles left on the tire. He got some good tread still left on the tires. Dalvin Cook, he played in he played 73 games. He averaged 213 carries. Okay, he had 1,285 yards rushing. You know what I mean? So, and he had what? In 6 years he's been in the league, he has 1,000 yards 4 times. So he's 27 years old, so he's still young, right? I mean, he had 27 touchdowns, and his average was in 2020 he averaged 5.5. 2021 he averaged 4.7. 2022 he averaged 4.4. But a lot of times that doesn't mean that he is a decline in the back. It's the system that he's under, because he did have a new head coach come in, and he was a passing coach, offensive minded coach with passing ball. So he didn't use him in the running game as he was when he first in 2020. So that makes a difference. So a lot of people look at it as though he's a declining back. I don't see it that way. I see, him as he's a good back. If we get him, I'll be okay with that too. It just make our back running back room more powerful, And he's supposed to be released as of today, Friday. I haven't heard anything on that as of yet. So we'll find out if he's released, and then how he has up his sleeve. Now, here we go again. I think we got 14.5 million in cap space. So somebody's gonna be the odd man out. Somebody's gonna be the odd man. Somebody's gonna be the odd man out. Yeah. We got 14.5 in cap. So what can he do with that? Is Buda Baker going to take 7 and Devin White for the other 7? And that leave us to half for the 1-year deal, or what? I mean, I don't know how he's going to do, if he's even interested in that, because like I said earlier, that they were having some type of feelings about the safety spot. So if is it being spoke about on that level, that magnitude, then I'm in the understanding that there's going to be some type of move with that for sure. So I'm looking forward to some type of move coming here not shortly, but before training camp starts, to have the guy in, so before training camp, so he can get in, get his feet wet, and hit the ground running. Whoever it is on whatever side, running back, defense, they will want these guys in camp and ready to go. Well, this is Bet on Yourself Media. Hit that notification bell so you can receive this content, and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I would like to say to all those who have subscribed to my channel, I truly, truly appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. You know, I'm very, very grateful for y'all's subscription, and I just wanted to share this to y'all, and I'm very sincere. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And with that being said, it's one other thing that I wanted to touch on. This is just about excuse me, the Fangio thing, because I find this kind of odd about just talking about him, because he was a good coach for us, and the way that I got it is that he was pretty upset about not being able to have a fair shake to stick around. And we would have loved him here, and I know he wanted to be here because he know what type of organization we are. He's been here, he's been around the guys, he's been around, the organization. And I felt some kind of way about that. You know what I mean? When I read it and dug into it, then I read something off of the Miami side of the article. Excuse me. And that's what I got out of the way it was presented, that he wasn't feeling good about what JG done, and made him, well, I don't know if he made him, but the decision he had to make because of the tampering situation. So that's all I have for right now. I want to thank all y'all for watching in advance. This is Bet on Yourself Media. You know what we do around here. Yep. Be good. Stay safe. Keep the main thing the main thing. And you know what we do. How we vision. And I can't say the rest. But you know what to do. Born strong. I'm out of here. Peace.